Hello and welcome to Union Street Lanes in Holbrook, Massachusetts. We're here for the finals, the Tuesday night SemiPro four-man teams. We're going to be starting. We have our number one team from the first half of the season, headed by Bobby Whitcomb, composed of Whitcomb, Dan Lasko, Mike Regal, and Dan Esdale. Esdale will be bowling first on lane 4. And they are up against our first half winners from Team Douglas. Tim Douglas and Scott Douglas as Dan Esdale drops 9 down to Wheeler. Bowling for Team Douglas that had a 113 and 47 record in the first half. Easily carried the first half. A spare for Esdale. Start things off. Wheeler still facing 5 or 6, looks like, with his third ball. Okay, takes a 5, tough 5. So an early 10-5 lead, and that reminds me that there will be a 5-point per game handicap tonight. The league is an 85% handicap league.
Nice ball.
4.
He had another 10.
Okay. So Team Douglas is getting five pins per game, but tonight's match is all about the totals. So Wheeler received a 4 on that first box. Esdale now at 22 through 2. He picked up 5 on the spare. 7 just there. First ball in the third box. A 3 and 2 split for Esdale. We got the 7, 8, and 10 facing Nate Wheeler. Spreads them. Bounces one right in front of the 10 pin, but he'll be open. Esdale, a 102 bowler. Joined the team late. Norm went down injured toward the end of the season. He'd been a long-time substitute in the league. Nate Wheeler takes a 9. 30 for Esdale, 21 for Wheeler. Wheeler in on the head pin, left-hand side. Looks like he has a 3 and 1 split. Esdale, he gets it! Facing the 4 and 1 mini split. Wheeler with a side saddle triangle, only gets the front pin. Esdale with his second spare though. He's at 40 and a ball through 4. And an 8 for Wheeler, 29. Why don't we add the 40 pins? The Team Douglas will be getting right up the bat. We'll keep the score running. So a 9 from Esdale would tie things up and eliminate the handicap right off the bat. Tonight is banquet night for the rest of the Tuesday Night League. Esdale, 9 on the fill, so we are all square the rest of the way. We'll be bowling 4 strings. Esdale with a 49-29 lead after 4. And another spare. That's 3 on that side. 59 in the ball for Esdale, Brockton resident who grew up in Dorchester, playing at Lucky Strike. Nathan Wheeler is going to try to get out. Still looking at 4 pins. Nice ball, takes a 9. So after the tough start, he's up close to 38. And we have a 1-pin lead overall. And our second bowlers come up. Mike Regal for Team Whitcomb on the right. Adam Johndrow, Avon, wearing the Rondo jersey on the left. Johndrow, a 10-pin bowler. Works in Brockton at Westgate Lanes. 5 on the first from Regal. Here comes Johndrow. He's in the pocket. Boy, that ball looked like it was going to threaten a strike, but leaves the N in the back. Regal almost busts down the 2 and 3. Both bowlers open. Good 10 for Regal. And a 9 for Johndrow. Lead is 2 pins, including all the handicap pins, so we'll keep track of it that way from now on. Regal, currently a resident of Quincy. Hits the pocket a little thin, leaves the bundle of 5 on the right. Nice connecting wood, 9, and a strike for Johndrow. Much needed. That's all gone. Good answer for Regal. He's at 20 and a ball through 2. Johndrow on the strike is at 19 plus 2 balls. Johndrow had the triple strike, hit the triple strike pool early on in the season. Regal just takes 1 though, so that's 21. Johndrow back in the pocket. 6 on his first ball, a little thin. 36 mile an hour right to left ball from the 10-pinner. Regal will be open, still looking at the head pin. 3, 7, 10. Johndrow in the bonus has a spare on strike. Marked down 20 in the second for Johndrow. And a 10 for Regal. He's at 31 through 3. Johndrow at 39 and a ball. This team has a 7-pin lead plus the ball coming up, counting the handicap. That last pitch from Johndrow, 38 miles an hour. First ball in the 4th coming up. Back in the head. Another good head pin shot, but splits the, looks like the 8-10 for Johndrow. See how he plays it. He's going for the tip. Neither goes. Looks like the ball went left, the pin went between them. Good bid for Regal. He'll take a 9, and he's at 40 through 4. Johndrow, who had 8 on his fill, is at 47. We'll double check these when things between at the switch. That was 7 drop for Regal. Thank you. Johndrow off the head pin this time has the 1, 8, 10. And nice veteran play by Regal playing the wood. 2 spares for Regal, who's at 50 and a ball. Nice bid from Johndrow, but he'll be open. 55 through 4. And and all out of 65 for Johndrow. He had a strike, a spare, a 10, 9, and an 8 for 65. 113 for the team of Johndrow and Wheeler. And we have
What's my fastest speed?
109 plus 2 balls coming for Esdale and Regal for Team Whitcomb. Bowling next for Team Whitcomb will be Dan Lasko of Canton, a 112 bowler. Plenty of television appearances. Had his average up to 130 at one point. He's got the diamond. And on our left, we have Scotty Douglas. Right down the middle, splits the diamond. Douglas still has the 4 horsemen.
I was just donating my money for the last 6 months.
My last 4 boxes were strike, 9-drop, strike, strike. 9-drop with the hammer, too.
Lasko starts with a 9, and Scotty Douglas takes a 6. Scotty posted a 6-11 earlier today in a ACST match against Rob Linehan. Won that one 12-2. I believe it at Alley Cat Lanes. No, that was in Millis. 9-drop for Lasko. Douglas is in on the head pin, leaves a 7-10 and 4 pieces of wood.
Oh, no.
It weren't that bad. I didn't sleep at all Tuesday.
Oh, that's rough.
See how Lasko works on around that blocker. He does get it to carry. Nice spare for Lasko. And Douglas can't get a messenger across. 19 in the ball through 2 for Dan. And a 10 for 16. Douglas.
Load up, Danny, load up.
So is there a hand? Yeah. So
20 pins. 20 total.
This just goes on the end.
I mean, you could add it.
Great fill, 8 for Lasko.
So you're keeping it.
Spread eagle for Douglas.
Get it, bud. Go get it. That's it, Danny. Go ahead, Danny. Keep coming up.
Another spare for Lasko. 2 in a row. It's at 37 and a ball. 24 through 3 for Scotty Douglas.
Hold up, kid. Load him up.
We'll get a check on the lead in a moment, but I believe it's 1 pin, including the handicap, plus 2 balls. Team Whitcomb should be ahead. Nice late action, but the 6 pin stands after moving over. Lasko working on the wing. Just a little thin, doesn't get the 6 to fall. And Douglas is on the board with his first spare in the 4th.
Thanks, cheers section.
Marshfield, what?
And a 10 for Lasko with 7 on his fill. 44 through 3, now 54 through 4. Douglas at 34 in a ball.
Wednesday morning was an emergency room.
Oh, strike on spare. Douglas will sit down at 54 and 2 balls.
You showed up.
I actually thought it was kidney stones. Yeah, I had those years ago. It was starting to feel like that. I waited. I tried to go out at 3:30 in the morning. I couldn't sleep.
Hey, 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 hey,
Just
hey.
they said it wasn't that, or I had already passed it.
And Lasko will take a 6 for a 60 side. Good side. Tough last box. At 54 brings Team Douglas back.
This was them trying the first time, not doing it. And then got the second time.
157 plus 2 balls through 3 bowlers for Team Douglas. And we have 169
Yeah, if you need to go to the yard, just go to Milton.
for Team Whitcomb. Here's Bobby. 121 bowlers through the middle. Douglas! Fires one in on the head pin, leaves a 2-pinner. Looks like the 3-5. Oh, great bit. Almost picked up the... Oh, yeah, the wood goes, and Douglas has a spare in the first. Whitcomb with a 10. His team leading by 12, down 8 with the handicap. Seven drop off the head pin. All right, and a 44-mile-an-hour ball onto the 3-pin, knocks 7 back for Douglas. Just off his head pin. Gonna have to address that piece of dead wood. Whitcomb for the 10. 20 through 2. Dan Lasko takes care of the dead wood. And Tim will take a 9 for a 26 through 2. Pin lead in the match for Team Douglas. 20 of that from the handicap. Big 4 remain for Whitcomb. And a late falling 6-pin for a strike. Tim Douglas at 44 miles an hour has his second mark. Oh, Whitcomb makes a bid at the big 4. Still has the 6 and 10. That'll be a 9. 29 through 3. Lead should be 15 unofficially for Team Douglas, plus 2 bonus balls. Whitcomb crosses, and the 5 is the last to fall. He joins the strike parade.
Oh, there you go, Tim.
Douglas grabs 6 on his first one. And 115 bowler takes aim at the pin, but he's left of the wood. Looked like it was set up for him.
I had him for like 2 years. It was after Channel 5 was gone. And
21 pin lead in the early going for Team Douglas, which is really a 1-pin lead plus their 20 handicap pins. And 9 more fall, so leads down to 20.
using them in the World Championships.
Seven on the first fill for Whitcomb.
Run it down, Bobby.
Douglas is back on the head pin.
All right, go get it, Tibbs.
Has a good look at a spare now.
Also, Cobras.
Second ball in the fifth here. We're in the top of the first string of 4. And a tough break as the 4-pin. Spare is good from Douglas. 4-pin went off the side and bounced out of the corner. And that'll be a 10. 9 on the strike fill. 48. And a 10 for 58 half for Whitcomb. Douglas at 61 in the ball. I'll show you those first half scores for Team Douglas. Team Whitcomb. I have a 20-point. I have it all square, plus the 20 pins. All square?
Oh, what's my fastest ball?
You were throwing 37. Wheeler on the right side of the head pin leaves the half Worcester plus 710. Esdale filling a spare, takes 6. His first half, 65, and what a bid for Wheeler. 100 bowler. Great spare. That's the number 4 for Esdale. Having a big start here. He had a 65 first half. He's now at 75 and a ball. Wheeler takes 10. He's at 48. Through 6. Four horsemen and a post for Nate. And the bonus, 6 fill.
Hey, is that a shallow over there?
On the 4th spare for Esdale. He's at 81. 21 over through 6. Great ball and a spare. He picks up the difficult 4 horses and a post. It's a 20%er for a pro. And look at that. Talk about great spares. Another one. 5 spares for Esdale through 7. Just as we're beginning to congratulate Nathan Wheeler on his first spare, Esdale throws down his 5th. Oh, tough break. 5 on the fill for Wheeler, and it looks like a 3 fill for Esdale. He's at 94 through 7. O'Leary leave. Everything but the 7 falls. Nothing wrong with the accuracy for Esdale. Just getting a couple punches here. A good 10. And an 8 for Esdale. 73 for Wheeler. 102 through 8 for Esdale. Esdale again on the pocket. This one a tough lead. Get the 5, 6, 9, and 10. Maybe with wood to support that. Diamond and 1 for Wheeler. Just left.
Using stuff into a triple X.
That's just about where he wanted to put it. Half an inch over, and that might have gone. Good 10. 83 3 through 9, and a 10 for 112 for Esdale. Wheeler drops 9 with a right to left ball, 30 miles an hour. Esdale just past the head pin. Looking at that 4 horseman that he made a little earlier on the left. Nope. There will be open in the 10th. Esdale threw that one a little right, 33 miles an hour.
Next thing you know, a pin comes down, boink, right in front of the 5.
Very good, 1093.
Now, it has to stay there. Play it.
And Esdale chops that one. It still takes 119 unofficially. We'll check on those scores in a sec.
He had no shot at making it. No shot.
Nate, was that a 93? 93?
Yeah, he hit.
Was that a 119, correct? Yeah. Nice job. And now, on your right, Johndrow for Team Douglas, and Mike Regal for Team Whitcomb. Regal in the spare. Drops 7. 189 remain. 57.5 for Regal. Good looking ball. What a spare. The 189 falls. 2 in a row for Mike Regal. From Quincy. Johndrow will take 8. He's up 73-67. But Regal looking to even up this matchup with 6 or more on his fill. Great ball. Gets the 5 to fall. Just the 10 remains. A good match. Oh, and the 6 pin. It looked like the 6 pin was hanging on with 2 pieces of wood wedging it. As it moved across the alley, it falls down late for the strike. Johndrow will be open. That is a strike on spare. 10 in the fill. And a 10 in the 7th for Johndrow. He's at 83. 13 over. That was a 9? That was a 9. Sorry. You got score correction? 82. Regal. He's working on a strike ball. Johndrow, just right of the head pin, gets a good wash. Has 1-2-4 remaining. Nice bonus.
Go, Mike.
8 fall. He's just got the 1-3 remaining. Adam found his object, and just that on a little bit thin. Nine on the fill. Regal open in the 8th. 96-7. A 10 for Johndrow puts him at 92. A 9 for Regal. He's at 105 unofficially. We'll check all these scores to the game. Bowlers off the head pin with their first. Full Worcester for Johndrow. It's a tough one. We heard a pin break. Is that right? You see a little piece of white plastic over near the 7 pin. I guess that's what. Dan Lasko's there to pick it up. Maybe it's a cap. One of those pins is going to have trouble standing up later.
Oh, we'll find it. We'll find it.
Looks like it, edge of the pin took off. Second ball for Regal. Is it a bid off the right wall? Big out here. And tough on that object, but just 5. 97 through 9. A good 10.
Good to see. Come on,
115 through 9 for Regal. 97 for Johndrow. Johndrow wearing the Rondo outfit, keeps things straight. Good leave off the head pin. 1, 2, 4 remain. Oh, why didn't that go? 1 and 2 down. The 4 stands firm. 36 miles an hour on the delivery from Johndrow. Regal just off his object. 107. Johndrow and a 6 for a 121. Scores of 119 and 121 for the first 2 bowlers on Team Whitcomb.
How about doing breaking in more pins tonight?
I believe, and we'll check on those scores, but that's looks like a 24 pin lead. We'll check on that officially in a second. That came as a 121, Mike, officially. Scotty Douglas, Dan Lasko. Douglas working on a strike. He'll need a reset. The 7 pin didn't come up. Had a tough start with a 6, but finished with a spare and a strike in the first half. Rob Linehan, who he beat earlier today, is sitting to my right. On the strike. Flush on the head pin, drops 9 down to the 3 pin. Lasko just off on the 2. Three in a row for Douglas, who plays the wood. I think he was playing the wood. Oh. Brings the lead down to 14 unofficially. Oh, what a great out. Facing half a rack plus. Lasko gets a 10. 70 through 6. For Lasko, carries a 112 average right now. Douglas takes 4 out of the right side on his spare, so that's 78. now down to 10 for Team Whitcomb, unofficially. Douglas on the 6-pack, everything but the 5. It's the hardest one to take with the pocket shot on that one. Oh! 2 times we've seen Lasko had a split like that on a diamond earlier. 9 in the 7th, 87 for Scotty. Matching 9, 79 for Lasko, who had 2 spares in the first half and finished with a 60.
Come on, bud. We're right here.
Good late fall. Douglas again on the head pin. Has the eagle wing left. Lasko right on the money. On the right pocket. He's got the, I think that's a 2-pin with wood. Douglas takes care of business with the eagle wing, a 51% spare opportunity for a pro. Lasko playing on the left side, takes it off the wall for his spare, his 3rd of the game. Matching spares in the ace. 4 marks for Scotty Douglas. He's at 97. 3 for Lasko. He's at 89. Down the middle, maybe a hair full. 7 on the fill. Lasko takes 2. 91, so. Seven won't fall. Douglas open. Nice. Good cleanup ball. Whoa. Something fell late. 113 for Douglas. 9 for 100 for Lasko. $113 to 100 here in the 3rd pair. A 41-pin lead through the first 2 bowlers. Couple of tough-looking splits. Second ball in the 10th. Douglas has his score up to 120. Lasko still looking at 5 with his last ball. A 122 for Scotty Douglas. And that's 7. And a 107 for Lasko. 26. And now come the anchor bowlers. Bob Whitcomb started with a 58. He had a 10 in the 5th. Tim Douglas is at 61 and a ball. Lead unofficially at 3 pins right now for Bob Whitcomb. Minus this ball coming up for Tim Douglas. So just about an even match so far. Three pin lead. Well, now it's two for Douglas.
Go get it, come on.
Oh, nice bid 4 horses and a post. Everything. Oh, Whitcomb takes the pin off the right wall to finish that spare. That's a big one. Team Douglas had just taken the lead for the first time in a dozen boxes. Douglas.
There you go! Go get it. Go get it. Come on. Go get it.
Oh, Tim. Can't get the check mark to fall. Whitcomb with 8 on his fill. Just missed it. 76 through 7. That's an 86 for Douglas. And 85 for Whitcomb.
Come on, Bobby, right here, kid. Going a great ball up there. Come on.
So a 2-pin lead. Is that possible? I think I'm gonna have to check my math on that. Second ball in the 7th coming up next for Tim Douglas. He has a sleeper in the back. 4 horsemen. Everything but the head pin, and it shakes and stands still. Whitcomb on the Caleri. Good bid. No. 9. 95.
Okay, good 10. On the grind. Come on. Come on, 2 big boxes here. Come on. Go get yourself one.
Hey, Tim, throw that first.
95 apiece for the 2 anchor bowlers. Douglas on the right side has the 179. Whitcomb, he takes it all. It looked like a thin strike, but he got great action on the right side. His second strike here in the first strike. Douglas will be open.
You know where's Zappy.
Look at your ball.
One more look. That'll be an 8 in the 9th. 103.
All right, you guys, gonna raffle off the 50-50 money, and we'll get that tournament going.
Douglas off the head pin. 1, 3, 9, and 10. Whitcomb in the bonus.
All right, go get it. Come on.
Takes 5.
Inside the Keno ticket.
Brings the lead up to 13. Oh. Douglas will be open in the 10th.
Absolutely.
Whitcomb gets the horses, not the post.
Good 19.
He's up to 119. Oh, there's a broken pin flying across the lanes. That was a cap. And a 10 and a 120 for Whitcomb to start. What did Timmy finish with there? Just a 9? Is that it? I was watching his book. Timmy, was that a
Timmy, what'd you get? A 9? Yeah.
9? Okay, so a 112?
Yep.
I have a 14-pin lead, including the handicap.
Says it from the peanut gallery.
There's for Team Whitcomb. Scores of 119, 121, 107, and 120. And Team Douglas, 93, 107, 122, and 112. Getting 5 pins a game, but we've counted that in.
He'll sign it for you later.
So the lead is plus 14, right?
Come on, Danny, get us going again
oh.
now. Come on, get us going again. Come on, Danny.
Yeah, 439. Well, you're counting the 5 in that, right? 34. So it is, yeah. I think we have the same score. 471. 471 for Team Whitcomb and a 435. Team Douglas.
Can I do this real quick? Okay.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead, Mike.
All right, you
Right,
got
we're gonna
those
do it.
purple tickets out. We're gonna raffle off $25
Oh,
prizes.
see who wins this.
$300 going out. If you got a red one, tough luck.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What did I do with it? Here it is.
Anybody bowling the tournament is going to be a Channel 5 roll-off type tournament. 3 strings, top 4 go to the finals, and it's going to be head-to-head. The 4 seed versus the 1, the 3 seed versus the 2, and a 2-string roll-off in the final. 25, 20 for the tournament, 5 for the lanes. We could do a ladder if you want to come in and explain it. All right, first ticket.
Regal be tournament director.
081800.
Oh, I just missed my one.
800. Bobby Wick.
Missed my one. Bobby Whitcomb.
All right, next ticket for $1 million. 081809. Mark Gallagher.
All right.
I gotta wait till the 22nd of May at the State
That's the
Tournament.
closest I've been all year.
This is why we can't have nice things. All right, next ticket. 081794.
Oh!
Rob Linehan.
That was tough. All the right,
Paid him at 5.
everything but the last one.
All right, next ticket.
$5 foot long. Here it comes.
081801.
Whoever got it after Bob.
Timmy's volunteered to donate the money to the tournament.
Gonna help go towards his new car.
All right, next ticket. 081811.
Al, here you go, Al.
All pinball.
Get here early enough to get one.
Total's the way to go with that.
Hold on a second.
Yeah, I had put the total in right off the bat, so you guys have a 14-pin lead with the total, I believe.
Yeah,
All right, next ticket.
that's the way to do a good playout. Then it sets up like the world. You have to worry about ties.
Yeah.
Nothing.
6.
Is it 806? Not me.
I think they're all 800s. All right, next ticket. 081. 081819. 819.
I was too.
799.
819. Danny Harrington. All right, next ticket. 063. Oh, sorry, wrong ticket. 081793.
That's right.
Chris Jones.
Start him up.
We'll get that broken pin eventually.
It'll be in the next rack.
Oh, you.
Don't worry, we still get some money left up here.
Timmy, how many times should we set
I
it?
think it's 2 different pins.
Yeah, I think there's 2 different pins.
All right, next ticket. 081.
Hold the cord into the microphone.
081.
There, whoa, whoa.
795.
Not every week. Bring me like once a month.
Getting low on tickets up here, so somebody's gonna win. Next ticket 08181. 81.
5. You better replenish those pins. You're gonna have to
All right,
replace
we
them.
got 2. It's dying on me here. Next ticket 087. Mike Maher.
You might as well raise your voice. Forget the mic.
What? Last ticket.
Fernando, you better pick the right one.
081.
No!
Oh, yeah. I added some pins back in there. We should be good.
What do you guys take like a lunch break every time?
All right, anybody doing the tournament signed up? Come on up and pay $25 a bowl.
Alright. I'll still be here for a bit. I'm crushing them in my pocket.
All right. Raffle madness is over. Welcome back. Second string action coming up next. Nate Wheeler, his team trailing by 16 after the big performance by Bobby Whitcomb, Dan Esdale, and Mike Regal, all 119, 121, and 120. They won the string by 36, which we've already added in the 20-pin handicap, so it's a 16-pin difference right now. Esdale starts with an 8. Wheeler with a 9. First ball in the second coming up. Robbie Linehan. Here, you won one of those, didn't you? Did you win one of those prizes? All right. Esdale back in the head pin. Had a 119 with 5 spares in the first. Wheeler crosses. Everything but the 9 falls. Wheeler, the good bid on the 2 and 2 split. He'll be open. That's a 10. Pair of 10s in the second. Wheeler, who lives in Whitman, carries a 100 average this season. Drops 6 to the diamond. Came in as a sub in the middle of the season over in Millis and carried a 107 average for a couple weeks. Really like the synthetic lanes there. Nice job on the diamond with a little bit of wood to help. His second spare. And Wheeler will take 7, so 12. I don't know if I can with the commentary. Yeah, so there's going to be a match over to the right, but having too much fun here. 4 on the fill for Wheeler. Lead is down to single digits. It's 8.
Come on, Dan, get that out there. Come on.
Wheeler, but getting 20. What a spare. A 9-drop spare for Danny Esdale. He picks up a pin and a bonus on that one. 42 through 4 for Wheeler. 35 and a ball for Esdale, who just thrown a wild pitch before that. Brings it right back. Oh, too full. 2 clipped Regal wings. 7 on the fill for Wheeler. For the triangle and the spare. Nope.
I've been great. I've been waiting for like an hour bowl again. It's only been like 4 minutes playing bowl again.
And a 50 side for Wheeler. And a 52 side for Esdale. Brings the lead back up to 18. Mike Regal and Adam Johndrow now will be bowling.
Sunday morning, 9 o'clock, we in Brockton, softball. It was late, so I'm driving there as fast as I can. Jump out of the car, I already have a rifle on, my glove. I'm batting.
Regal had the high game with a actually, he was second with a 121 in the first. Scotty Douglas had the high game with a 122 on Team Douglas.
Yeah, whatever. That's it. Got second base, and I waved to my team and said, I'm going back home again. I was there like...
And Johndrow, who started on fire, with a strike and a spare in his first 3 boxes. Cooled off for a 107. Nice bid, but the 2 in front of 3 won't go. And Regal is through his half Worcester hole on his second ball. Okay, that helps.
It's gone. Let's go. That's gone. Come on, right back.
Ends up being a 5 for Regal. Right back in the pocket. Tough split though. 5, 7, 9. Johndrow still facing 6 with his third ball after full split. Tough 5. Bowlers trading scores the first 2 boxes. This time the 9 for Regal and the 5 for Johndrow. Both sides at 14. Team Whitcomb with the 18-pin lead. We're in the top of the second string of 4. Regal finds the other half Worcester this time. Oh, tough. Half Worcester followed by a 1-5. I could. Do you want to do 5? Yeah. Do you have a Diet Pepsi or anything?
See what else?
Yeah, I don't. Piece of wood, well out in front of the deadwood line, leaning toward the gutter, goes back the other way. Scotty Douglas will take care of it. Oh. That'll be a 9 for Regal in the third. 7 for Johndrow, and the lead's up to 20. $23 through 3 for Regal and 21 for Johndrow. There's a beauty, and a 10 is the last to fall. A strike in the fourth for Johndrow. That's his second strike. Regal has a half Worcester with a little piece of wood to help. Just what the doctor ordered for Johndrow, the Avon resident. Oh. Regal, 3 9s in a row now at 32. Johndrow at 31, working on a strike. Lead is 19. The double, if it's shaking, the 9-pin holds on, and it. Nice piece of wood though for the spare on strike. It is good. Johndrow will sit down with 51 and a ball. Regal working on the 1, 2, 7, 10. Has wood to help with the 7. Takes aim, not bad, but this 10-pin holds. Nothing moved right. He'll sit with 42. Johndrow with a big 10 fill in his fourth box, though. Cuts the lead down. He by 9. So lead overall should be 7 for Team Whitcomb. Ooh, my goodness. Oh no. It's so beautiful. This one's falling. That's to represent. That is it. Oh my God.
That happened when I said I was here.
Scotty Douglas is going to take a shot. We're going to take a look at this cake. Oh, I'm glad that we showed that. A strike for Douglas. But look at this cake. Look at the wrecked rack. Indicative of Union Street. Oh, the wood, the paneling, the arrows, everything's there. There's 3 balls coming back, 2 balls coming in. Oh my goodness, thank you. From the Laskos. Dan Lasko. There's Dan Esdale's wife holding the cake. And that'll be a 10 in the first for Lasko. Scotty Douglas, who led all bowlers with a 122 in the first, has a strike to fill here in the second. Bang! Nope. That one didn't get any back action. Just a little thin for Lasko. An 8 fill. Oh, this could go, this could go. Not quite. Needing a couple more ounces. All right, pair of 9s in the second. I'm showing a 1-pin lead for Team Whitcomb, including the handicap. Front pins fall late. And Tim Douglas will have to clear his brother's deadwood. Lasko's first ball in the third. Catches the head pin. It's a little late fall from the 2, but oh, what a shot! Douglas, the triangle in 1. The 9 was the last to fall with some wood that bounced off the left-hand side. Lasko, oh, good bid off the cap.
Scott, get some power. It's coming back the whole way. Hey, look on the camera. Look at that one pin.
And a 9. Lasko, he's at 28 through 3. Match is all square, including the handicap. Bonus ball coming up. Good action. 7 drop off the missed head pin. Lasko back in the head pin. Another 2-in-1 split. Douglas on the 1-3 with the gets the piece of wood behind the pair. And no connection on the 10. Well, that'll be a channel ball.
Anybody wants to bowl, come on up and draw for your lane.
A 10. Douglas, he's at 54 through 4. And that will be a 7. For Lasko, 35. 5. One more to go. Just the 6-pin stand. Douglas looking for his 3rd mark. Lasko grabs the head pin. Rewarded with an N. Douglas on his mark. 64 and a ball. He'll sit down with that.
I never hit 800 for 5, so right after hitting. I had 900 for 6 though.
Play in the wood. Everything goes. But that's the 9-pin in the, or the 8-pin in the back. Looks like the 4, the 5, and the 7 cooperated, and no go on the 8-pin. 44 half for Lasko.
Here we go, baby. Let's go.
And that's a 2-pin lead for Team Douglas as the anchor bowlers step up. Tim Douglas bowling on lane 4, 2-pin lead. Counting the handicap. Through the middle. Spread eagle minus the tail feathers. Whitcomb thin on the left-hand side. He's got a triangle. Great bid. Both bowlers will be open. Pair of 10s to start for the anchor bowlers. We're finishing up the top of the 2nd of 4 strings. Whitcomb's team won the first by 36. And 9 drop for both bowlers. 5-pin remains. Naked 5 for Douglas. But he's got it. And Whitcomb all over his spare as well. So Whitcomb had 2 spares, actually a spare and 2 strikes for a 120. Bested Douglas, who had 2 spares and a strike. Nice 9 fill for Douglas. He's at 29 through 2. 7 fill for Whitcomb. He's at 27. Douglas is open. Difficult configuration here. Whitcomb's got the 5, 7, and 8. Would have crossed the 5, but there's a piece on the left. Let's see if he plays it. He's going right at the 5. Gets the ball to jump right into the face of the 7, but nothing touches the 8. Douglas plays the wood to no avail. He'll take 9. As will Whitcomb. A 4-pin lead for Team Douglas. Tim leads 38-36 in this matchup. Both bowlers with a spare. First ball to 4th coming up for Tim Douglas on lane 4. Gets an empty rack. Douglas throws 44-mile-an-hour fastball into the left side of the pocket. Whitcomb throwing 34 miles an hour, has the 5 and dime. Douglas open. Oh, what a shot! Oh my goodness, I was just thinking I don't have enough of those to even estimate how hard that is. I'm thinking it's about a 5%er at best. Bobby Whitcomb with a great spare on the Woolworth special.
Come on! All right, we'll get it to him, ball. It's close.
Yep. And that's a good 8-pin fill and a lead change.
I got it.
That was a spare. And a matching spare from Whitcomb.
Bobby. Go.
Both. So 57 and a ball for Douglas. 64 and a ball for Whitcomb. He picks back 7 of those pins, and his team, his side now leads by 5 unofficially as we start the bottom of the second string of 4. Dan Esdale had a 10 in the 5th on a 52 side. Wheeler, a little left of his object there. Esdale on the 3 and 1, just left. Looks like he shook the 9 pin, but not hard enough. Somehow something touched it and didn't knock it. Good 9 for Dan Esdale, bowling for Team Whitcomb. 61. 9 for Wheeler, he's at 59. A 5-pin lead for Team Whitcomb, bowling on the right, Dan Esdale. The late season substitute helped them come to a 90 and 70 record during the second half. Oh, spread eagle and the sleeper talent for Wheeler. Esdale punches out 2 on the diamond.
All right, bowler 1 can start. We're ready to go.
Take the mic away from him.
Esdale takes 9. He's at 70. And Wheeler takes 6 for 65. Lead is 8. The only thing that matters here is total pins as these two teams play for the championship of 2022. Team Douglas was the winner last year in a dramatic final against Matt and John Nichols. This season, with the end of COVID, they added Adam Johndrow to their squad and continued their success with a great first half. Wheeler just misses on the spare bid. But with a record of 113 and 47, they easily earned themselves a berth in the match you have before you. A 10 for Wheeler, and a 9 for Esdale, 79 and 75. Esdale finds the half Worcester left.
Did he like fall? I saw him like fall like this.
Get off.
Good bid. 5. Thought about falling for the spare into the 8. A 10 for Esdale in the vintage Whalers jersey. He takes that pin back. He's at 89. Wheeler at 84 with 1 mark and a 4 fill. Esdale finds his head pin, a little full. Wheeler right on the money. Everything but the 10 pin. There it is, fair for Wheeler. He's at 94 in a ball. A tough 6 for Esdale. Cools off to a 95 after a 119 start. In the big bonus, oh! Looked like that might have been a good time for that split, and 7 fall. And that is a 101 for Wheeler. And most importantly, he picks up 11 pins on that exchange. So a 3-pin lead unofficially. For Team Douglas. Johndrow on the spare picks up 6, makes that lead 9. Quarter Worcester, so that is a 3/4 Worcester off 2 balls for Regal. He's gonna, it's one of those big shots of the afternoon. As big as any spare fill in importance. It was a good ball, but he'll take 5. 47. And Johndrow takes a 7. So Johndrow finished with a 57.5 at 64. Strike! Regal! The one was a left. The one seemed to fall forward at the end there.
Whatever it takes.
So the 5-pin lead for Team Douglas in danger now. Looks like 7 pins remaining. Taking a bit of guff for his backdoor strike. Craig Holbrook. Good 8 in that case. Yep. 72 through 7 for Johndrow. And a 3-pin lead, but Mike Regal in the bonus. 6 on the first one. The piece tucked up right behind the 1-3. Wow. Looks like the 1, 2, 8, and 9 left It's going, gone! Head pin is the last to fall in the spare. Regal with a huge spare on strike.
Not Mike. Over. Yeah, you hit it. That's why you're back there. That's why you're back there.
And an 8 for Johndrow in the 8th. He's at 80. Just like that. We have a lead of 9 unofficially for Regal and Team Whitcomb. In the bonus, right down the middle. This time makes no doubt about hitting the head pin and leaves a big split.
Hit the 10 pin. That'll go.
Johndrow follows suit with a full shot on the head pin. He's got the 2, 4, and 6 remaining. Piece of wood that may help out. Regal playing the corner. Sends something right in front of the 10. It was a good bid, but no spare this time. Johndrow left. $95 through 9 unofficially for Regal. I think I haven't. 88.
Oh, come on. There you go.
89 for Johndrow. Nice looking spare leave 2-pinner for Johndrow. Side saddle triangle for Regal. He's coming in on it. Oh, they broke apart. No love there. Johndrow, just right. He'll be open. A 104 for Regal. And a 99 for Johndrow. A strike and a spare.
You don't have to hit that, but it's overrated. I hate bowling.
About a 9-pin lead for Team Whitcomb. We'll check on that when we're through the rack. Scotty Douglas in the bonus takes 6. That was a 70 half and a spare for Lasko, who had a 44 first half. Douglas can't match. Got his lead pin though. He punched through on the 2. And he'll take a 7, tough 7. 77 through 6. He had a spare and two spares and a strike in the first half. Lasko with his first mark. He had a 3 spare 107 in the first game. Crosses, takes 8 on that field. Beautiful looking 9 drop to the 5. Scotty. And a spare 2 in a row for Lasko. From Canton. No doubter. Douglas punches that one back into the curtain. That's his 4th mark here in the second game. He's at 87. Lasko takes 5 on his fill. 77 through 7. 7 fill for Scotty Douglas. Puts him up to 94. Oh! Both bowlers just off their spares in the 8th. $87 for Lasko, 104 for Scotty Douglas. So Douglas with a 17-pin lead. Johndrow and Wheeler combined for a 1-pin lead over the first 2 bowlers for Team Whitcomb in the second game. They put up scores of 95 and 104. That's a 199. Timmy Douglas trails Bob Whitcomb. Both of them had spares. Whitcomb with 64 in the ball. Douglas with 57. So overall, an 11-pin lead, by my reckoning, for Team Whitcomb as we wait for repairs on lane 4. Greg, you want to work on a side? You want to do play-by-play by first side? No? Okay, all right. While we're waiting, I'll go up and check on all my tallies.
Or you're not doing the side one.
I'm not.
I know, but you were.
Oh, did I? Oh, okay. Yeah, sorry. There's no soda. That cake is so cool. It's an 11-pin lead for Team Whitcomb. Their lane 4 just broke down. Yeah. A Diet Coke.
Everyone's like, it's too pretty to eat.
It is too pretty to eat. Oh, you took. Well, I'm gonna eat it. Should I? Do you want me to take a piece and start? All right. We need a.
Vanilla cake.
That's, I was told to get started. She asked me to get it started. It was too beautiful, no one wanted to start. Well, we pause. We'll have to put the angle here. Yeah, you can't change lanes in the middle of a championship. In one of these, in my Tuesday night, in my Thursday night league in Norwood, nobody took it seriously on my team. They took the bowling seriously, but they bowled like way ahead of the other team. They were bowling 4 across, and their lane broke down, and I was like, we should wait. It's just going to come down to the last string. We want to know where you are. And they're like, I gotta go home. Sure enough, it came down to the last ball, but the last ball happened after 3 or 4 guys on my team were gone. They won, but they won. It would have been really exciting. I had to make a stare at the end. I thought it might have been important. It could have been really, really important. But I missed all the thrill of being in the competition. I bowled 18 weeks all season in that championship game. Whatever, you know? It doesn't matter. Nothing matters. Nothing about bowling matters. You have to take it seriously. To try to win. It's going to be hard. You're not going to win many championships in your life. You know, unless you're Bob Whitcomb. I lost a Tuesday night bowling, a really mediocre league, but I lost by 1 pin in the final game. It was exciting. It was really, really exciting. I heard they're going to do repairs.
No, I know. I'm saying, but if they don't, I told Rob this the last 2 weeks he was bringing in giant bags of salmon back again too.
Here we go.
Oh!
Just the camera. 1 2.
All right.
Team shift. Coming back in it.
That's some bullshit.
Hey, now, has the bowling commissioner?
I think whoever picked the lane should forfeit it.
Are lanes 1 and 2 approved? Are they approved?
I know. What if?
Are they approved for championship play?
Yeah.
1
What
and
if
2?
the team that picked the lane should have got a bowl there?
Have they been checked out?
ICBA has been by, but I don't know they've checked 1 and 2.
1 and 2 deleted, then we can use these.
They're going from bad to worse.
I can walk the approach downhill. You can throw it.
All righty.
I'm not the one who goes around talking about Dallas.
Yeah.
Clear it out when you edit it.
It will take a bit of work. All right. So where things stood, we had Scotty Douglas at 104.
No, we're not done yet.
There was an 11-pin lead for Team Whitcomb. They won the first string 471 to 435, but they're given 20 pins. So leading by 16 going into this one. Both bowlers open as we resume play here in the 9th box, string 2. That's a 10 for Lasko, he's at 97. And a 10 for Scotty Douglas, he's at 114. Lasko right in the pocket, 410. Douglas off the pocket, leaves an eagle wing. Great bid. It takes it. The ball bounces off the right-hand side into the 10. His Lasko with the spare, and Douglas will be open. He finishes with a 123. Lasko at 107 and a ball. Looking to better his 107 for string 1. He's a 112 bowler. Right across. Good time for that split. 8 drop. And that's a 115. Covered. So he dropped 123 for Scotty and 115, 8 for Douglas in that matchup. Whitcomb here with a 7-pin lead over Tim Douglas. Both bowlers working on a spare. Five in the fill for Whitcomb, the 121 bowler. And a 9 drop. A spare. 3 in a row for Bobby Whitcomb, and matching spare for Douglas. Whitcomb with a 3-pin lead in this matchup. Oh, strike on spare, 4 in a row, and 5 out of his last 6. Douglas has that 410. This is the one Lasko just made with a crazy shot that bounced off the ball off the wall. Not this time, but 8 fill for Douglas. He's at 84 through 6. 93 with that 9 through 7. Whitcomb in the bonus, grabs 4 on the right.
Oh, steal some.
Good 10.
How to grind up there, how to grind. Oh, 2 big boxes here. Come on, 2 big boxes.
Looking to pick up the 4, the 5, 6, 7. Almost. Both bowlers open in the 9th.
All right, Bobby, one more. One here. All right, nice 9.
127 through 9. And a 112 for Douglas, unofficially.
Oh, let's try the other side. No, no,
Make that 111.
give us another roll back up.
Oh. Nice bid. Complicated shot from Whitcomb. 10 unofficially for a 137. We're going to check on that.
Get us going here, come on.
At 137? Yeah.
Won that by 3.
You won that by 3, so it's 19 overall. But you still have 5 and 5. I'm doing all 20. So yeah.
Come on, Dave. Come on. Attaboy, attaboy. Back, Ryan. Good job.
So both leadoff bowlers begin with a 10. Oh! A spare in the second on a beautiful pick by Danny Esdale. $19 through 2 for Nate Wheeler. So 20 and a ball for Esdale. 6 on the fill, 26 for Esdale through 2. So it is, I think it's a 24-pin lead officially after 2, with the handicap all figured in. .46 through 4 for Esdale, has the 1 spare and a 6 fill. He's got 3 10s. Wheeler takes 9 for 36. Take that 35. Yeah, 35. Wheeler converts on the half Worcester. That one goes at a 20% rate for pros. Probably more like about 8 or 10% for a 100 bowler like Esdale. Came in with a 102 average. So Esdale will sit down at 56 and a ball. Wheeler, did you have a 44? Or no, you had 7 on that one.
Hey! Let's go!
42. Right, that's a big take there. 56 to 42. So lead is now up to 38 and a ball, as Mike Regal steps in for Team Whitcomb, leading by 38. Adam Johndrow removes his booties. Sets up on lane 1. Regal's first ball in the 3rd. He had scores of 121 and 104. Johndrow coming in off a 107 and a 104. Both bowlers off their head pins. AJ on the money. Manages to poke it. Tough 6 in the first for Regal. And 8 for Johndrow. Adam, just right of the object. Regal's still got 4. Oh, great bid. Right to left ball. Regal takes 7. He's off to a slow start here in the third. Johndrow looking at the 10 pin for a 10. His team trails by 36. He picks up 2 there, it's 34. Okay, full in the 1-3 pocket, but he leaves the 3 and 1. Johndrow's right. Back row falls. We're at him. Attention shifts to the Celtics-Bucks game, where there's been a foul. 8 for Johndrow. First ball in the fourth coming up next. Third game is a 36-pin lead for Team Whitcomb. Johndrow just off his object. Gets everything to fall but the 10. First good bid and mark. Right on the money, Johndrow with a spare in the fourth. Fifth box coming up. Nice, a strike on spare. Johndrow, who has 6 marks, has a strike on spare or a spare on strike in each of his games. And Regal takes a 9 for a 41 side. 55 to 41 plus 2 balls coming up. So 14 pins off of that lead. Brings things back to 24. A 24-pin lead. Dan Lasko now representing Team Whitcomb. Right to left ball on the money, and the 5-pin falls for him. He's got the 7-pin. Make it if you like it, or a piece of wood well off to the side. Here it comes in on the pin directly. No, it's in the channel. He'll take a 9. Douglas also will be open. He'll have a third ball though. A pair of 9s to start.
All right, take it. Let's go. Here we go.
Lasko crosses over on this one into the 2-pin.
Come on. All right, the ball.
Douglas on the head pin, just a tad thin. The 2-in-1 leave. Oh wow! Got the ball to bounce right and take out the 10, but the pin, the wood didn't do its job on the 8-pin. Lasko takes one back with a 10. Lead.
That's it.
All right.
Oh, next one.
Well, he'd love for that 7 to fall. It skidded over.
That's more like it.
Looks like it almost tripped into the gutter, but it stood. Scotty Douglas, 2-in-1. Lasko on the eagle wing. He's good for his first spare in the 3rd. And a matching spare for Douglas. Douglas, who came in with scores of 122 and 123. Lasko, 107, 115. Leads by 1 right here. Oh, just a bit full. He's got the big 4. Double pinnacle. Great bid. Played it right on the corner of the wood. 35 through 3 for Douglas. Matching 35, both with 1 spare. Good cleanup for a 10. 45 to 44. Lead is 25 in the match. We're in the top of the 3rd. Wow, just a little thin, left him with nothing but an N. A 4 and 2 leave with wood. Douglas has a 5 and 2. Lasko playing the wood. He's got it. Everything but the 6-pin falls. Get it right where he wanted it. That'll be a 9 and a 54 half. He picks up 4 pins on Scotty Douglas. A 28-pin lead as the anchors step in the 3rd string. Remember, we're bowling 4. Bobby Whitcomb with games of 120 and 137. Throws his first ball here in the 3rd. Half blister left. Douglas pounds the left side of the pocket and is left with a 5, 7, 9, and 10. Good 9 for Whitcomb. He picks up 2 more pins. Brings the lead up to 30. Dan Lasko retrieves the ball outside of the lane 1. Here comes Douglas back on the head pin. Everything but the 5. Four Horsemen won't fall. The head pin still hasn't been touched. Douglas with the first spare, 17 in the ball in the second. And 19 for Whitcomb through 2. Whitcomb finds the head pin, breaks up the right side. He's got, it'll move out of play and he'll have a 2-pinner. Douglas, 9 drop as the 4 falls late. Spare in the third for Whitcomb. He's at 29 through 3 and a ball. And a spare for Douglas, 2 in a row. He is now at 36 and a ball. Eight on the fill. Whitcomb another great chance. Douglas right back on the head pin. Won't get that one to break up. 44. Lead is down to 21. Whitcomb, though, takes back the initiative. Let's see if Douglas can make some magic here. Gets the ball to bounce behind, but no spare on that one. That's 10 for 54 through 4. Whitcomb at 47 and a ball. 7 or better to draw even. That's a 9 drop. He takes the lead in this matchup. 56. Douglas looking at a 3 and 1. And another 3 spares in a row in the third, fourth, and fifth for Whitcomb. And what a pickup on the 3 and 1. Douglas has 3 spares in his half. A 2-pin lead, though, in the matchup. 66 and a ball to 64 and a ball for Whitcomb. And the match lead now is unofficially at 30, including the handicap pins. We still have 15 boxes for each bowler. Yeah, Johndrow's on a strike, Esdale and Whitcomb for Team Whitcomb, 2 and 2. Esdale takes 5 with his 61. It's a 61 half with 2 spares. And Wheeler has his first mark here in the third.
All right, gotta have an out here. Gotta have an out. Come on.
That's a good 9. Lead now at 34. Esdale 70 through 6. Wheeler at 52. And a ball. Crosses in. Knocks 7 for 27-point lead now for Team Whitcomb. Plays it. He's got it. What a pickup. Great read on the outside play. 2 spares in a row for Wheeler now. He's at 69 and a ball in the 7th. Esdale now at 79 through 7. Four more for the bonus, brings it down to 22 on the lead.
This way.
Both bowlers looking at a 4-2 lead.
All right, buddy. Bring that in.
This one playing it like a half Worcester.
Nice shot. Good try, Danny. Pull down there.
Both bowlers open in the 8th. Pair of 8s in the 8th. 81 for Wheeler through 8. 87 for Esdale, who came in with a 61 half. First ball in the 9th next for Wheeler. Great breakup. Just the 4-pin remains. All by itself over there. Right on the money. 3 spares in the second half for Wheeler. And a 10. 97 through 9 for Esdale. Lead stands at 22 pins for Team Whitcomb. Wheeler from Team Douglas in the bonus. Grabs 5 from the right side, so 17. Esdale! Heavy, a little, an ounce heavy maybe on the head pin. Beautiful shot. 4-10 remain. Oh, Wheeler with his 4th out of 5. 4 marks on the backside. For the Whitman resident at Esdale, almost sends his 4-10 across. He will take 9 for a 106 in the 3rd. Esdale with scores of 119, 95, and 106. Should be a 320 if my accountant's right. Wheeler, 5 more. That is a 111 for Wheeler. That is 15 over his average coming in, 100 average. Like I told you, he subbed in with a 107 average at Millis this year. You can see a little bit of that brilliance coming out.
I'm working on it. He's right there. He has to stretch. 3 games in.
The lead is unofficially at 11 right now. Team Whitcomb with the lead. That's counting the handicap. Johndrow working on a strike. Adjusting his shoelace first. Just off on the 3-pin. Still in the bonus, huh? All right, Regal grabs 5 out of a 4-pin hit. Okay, that's a big fill though. That's 8 for Johndrow and 63 half. $72. Johndrow with a spare. His 3rd mark here in the 3rd. Regal still has 5 with his fill ball. It's a good play. Making sure he gets the back 4. A 9. 59 for Regal. 82 and a ball for Johndrow. I believe the lead is down to 3 for Team Whitcomb. Johndrow in on just past the head pin. Gets 6 on the fill. We have a lead change. Tough outcome there. Threw it into the bundle of wood. Okay, Regal still looking at 7. That's a good 9. $97 for Johndrow and a 66 through 8. Regal. Lead should be 5. That's counting 20 handicap pins. All right, first ball in the 9th now for Johndrow. In on the head pin, full, but clears the left side. Has a wing right. Regal finds similar spot, but can't get the breakup on the right. Looked like he found his spot there. Johndrow on a spare. That is his 4th mark, 3 spares and a strike here in the 3rd. 107 and a ball through 9. 17 over for Johndrow, who's a 107 average. And what a pickup on the 2-1.
Nice shot. Right there, buddy.
Regal sends the wood straight across to clear the 10 pin.
There you go, Mike.
He's at 76 and a ball. Johndrow on the fill. Finds the head pin. Leaves 5 though. Just a little light maybe on that. Regal only gets 5. He looked like he found his pocket, but it got picked. Team Douglas with a 5-pin lead unofficially, and mark number 6 for Johndrow here in the third. And Regal with a bid. Still working on the triangle. He'll take an 89. Johndrow now. 4 spares and a strike. At 122, looking at his 11th rack. Grabs 4 on the right. A 126 for Johndrow.
Cut my hat though.
37.5.
Come on, 80. Technical foul.
I'm not sure. There's 38 coming into this side.
What was it after 2 strings?
It was 16, 19, no, 60 plus 8. It was 24 after 2 strings. It was 24 after 2 strings. Oh! An 8 for Douglas. He picks up 1 more. Yep. Scotty Douglas started with a 122 in the first, 123 in the second, and a 50 half. Team Douglas leading by 8 now, including including up to the moment, right? Thanks to Paul Newman for that scorekeeping. Douglas now with a good spare opportunity. Plays on the side. He gets it. He plays 3 pieces of wood all the way over. And matching spare from Lasko. He played it. He played the wood. Team Douglas with the 8-pin lead, all handicaps included. Both in the bonus. Douglas, right of the head pin, grabs 5. Lasko. Oh boy, good crossover. 2 and 2. Douglas finds the space. These now 7 pins. This is a big out. Tough 6. And what a 10. Lead is down to 3 now. Team Douglas. Bobby Whitcomb and Tim Douglas both working on spares when they come up next. Well, the pins are still falling, and now a nice spare lead off of the 3-pin hole from Douglas. Lasko leaves the back row plus the 1-3. That's gone. Douglas takes advantage of the good action. Good break. That's his 3rd spare here. Douglas is at 89 and a ball through 9. And Lasko will be at 95 through 9. Lasko carrying a 112 average. Douglas a 111 during the season. Douglas on the bonus. Grabs 6 off on the left side of the 2-pin. Lasko crosses over. Pretty good leave there. 3-9. Douglas will be open in the 10th. The wood is covering the 9. Here comes all day. 3rd spare for Lasko. The lead is 9 for the moment. The 11th rack set up for Lasko, though. Right on the good time for that one. 8 on the fill. A 113 for Lasko, and we have a 1-pin lead for Team Douglas. Both bowlers in the bonus with spares in the 5th. We still have a whole string ahead of us, but Douglas and Whitcomb will finish out the 3rd here. Douglas, a devastating ball, annihilates everything but the head pin. Whitcomb hits the head pin and takes 3. And a spare. The lead is up to 7 now. Whitcomb trying to make it 10. Out of that spread eagle plus a talon. Finds it, gets a 9. The average score on a spread eagle for a pro is 8.3, including spares. Yep. Douglas. Oh, it's fine, and on the 3rd topple lands a strike on spare. Whitcomb grabs 5. After being open, lead is now 18.
I don't know what their score is.
Yeah, you can go check.
It takes too long.
We'll check after this game. Yeah.
We'll get it official.
So 103 plus 2 balls for Timmy Douglas after 7. Whitcomb with 9 is at 87. So after 3 spares in a row, Whitcomb's been bitten by the snake of the splits. Douglas right back in the head pin. I saw that pin bounce back and forth twice before taking out the 5 pin, breaking up that 5 and 7 split. So no, got the cap, and he's open in the 8th. But the lead is up to 28 after those 3 marks. Good bid. Whitcomb can't connect on the double pinnacle. Takes back 1 pin there. Lead unofficially at 27. Team Douglas looking to repeat. Still a lot of bowling though. First ball in the 9th. Leaves the Caleri. Douglas takes out the Caleri at 20%, which falls at a 20% rate for pros. You saw that 9 pin toppling late. Great bid on the 3 and 2 wing. Sent the 3 pin over just behind the 4 pin. Still standing. 410. Still 27. 107 for Whitman. Whitcomb through 9 and 131. No, it's 4. I just had to use their score sheets. Wow. Yeah, it's 4. Yep. We have to get another sheet. 34 pin lead now with that 7 pin fill out of Douglas. And another great conversion. 44 miles an hour on that ball. Whitcomb couldn't get the connection to work all the way left. So at 117 for Whitcomb. 148 and a ball now for Douglas. A 156 for Tim Douglas. Should be we have an unofficial lead of 42. Maybe a score correction here. I think this is an 88 on Regal. Yeah. So as we begin the 4th and final string, lead is 44. Esdale, wide left. Oh, there it is. Yep. It's a 44 pin lead now. What was that? Sorry, I'll get it.
One alley was a big swing.
Where they get in the first box?
10.
You
Yep.
watch it or you?
2 10s. Keeping score.
Now we gotta listen to 2 more runs back. Come on.
Wheeler now. For the spare. He's got it. And a 10 for Esdale. Wheeler 20 and a ball.
Still 300 series up.
Five on the fill. Whoa, gone. The 8 was the last to fall. Big strike. Esdale came in strong with a 119 in his first game. His added scores of 95 and 106. Wheeler takes 10 for 35 through 3. Wow. Esdale's got 2. Esdale still in the bonus. Grabs. It's a big fill. Big fill. Lead is now down to 40.
Let's find out from Bobby. Hold on.
Yep, 48 to 45. Esdale through 4. 44 coming in. Yep. And 3 here, so it's a 41 pin lead. Team Douglas. Right on the head pin. Shakes, but doesn't take the 10. What a ball. Everything down, but the 8. Esdale sends it over just behind the 10, the one that was shaken before. 10 for Wheeler. That was a 55 and a 10 and a 58 for Esdale.
Hey, let's go today, huh?
Adam Johndrow next.
Get refreshments.
Adam, let's go.
Plural.
Adam, you're only bowling for the championship.
Fucking playing Keno.
Of course.
I'm sorry, what was that?
Fuck your Keno and Rondo sucks. Let's go. Rondo looks like Rihanna. Or Rihanna looks like Rondo.
That's cute. Seem better. Never know what's up. Like, hey, you're for more money over here, guys, than over there.
How about
So Johndrow steps in on lane 2. Scores of 107, 99, and 126 in the first 3 for 332. He's a 105 bowler on the season. Leaves 5 in the middle. All right, Regal
There you go. Come on, run him.
with the side saddle triangle plus the head pin. Both bowlers open in the first. A pair of 8s.
Come on, kid. Come on, bud.
Lead is 41 pins for Team Douglas.
Oh, you learned how to from Dublin then.
Half Worcester right. Double that from Regal. Nice clear there. Oh, the ball hit something. It jumped left off the delivery. Looked like it hit a spot. Good out there. Both bowlers with 9s in the second. No? Was that an 8? That was an 8. Oh, sorry, my apologies. That was an 8 for Regal. Because something hit in the corner. Yeah. Well, I think he hit a.
And that's it. The only one he gives a fuck about is himself. Don't be a dickhead. I'm not. Yeah, you are.
That's cute. I seen better.
Come on, get over there. Hold back.
That's ball.
Nice. Fair for Regal on the triangle in 1. Johndrow takes 8. A spare in the 30s at 26 and a ball. Lead is at 40.
Right on the front one. Come on.
Johndrow in for the Caleri.
All right, come on. Come on. All over it.
3 on the fill. 37.
Hey, go grab the 10, Adam.
For 34 and a tough 5. 34, both bowlers 34 through 4. Lead back to 41.
Scotty. Scotty. Good. I wouldn't be. But I'm good.
Ball 9 drop to the 5. Regal Hope. Decent wood. He's got the 1, 2, 4. 9 in back. Could go. It could go. A 44 side for Johndrow.
Want a hug? You want a hug?
Yes.
43 and
Where's mine?
through the first 2 bowlers in the top of the 4th and final string. Yep. A 42-pin lead. Team Douglas looking to repeat as the Union Street semi-pro champs.
Keep going.
Douglas.
Later. Yeah, I'll leave you guys alone. Take care, Dave.
Lasko. Good ball. Oh, triangle won't fall. A 9 for Douglas. And just off for a 9. A 42-pin lead holds. Drop from Scotty Douglas on the 37-mile-an-hour pitch. What a ball and a strike as the 9 is the last to fall for Lasko. His first strike of the match to go along with 9 spares. Scotty Douglas will take a reset. Lasko, as we look back at his games, came in with a 112 average on the season, had games of 107, 115, and 113 today. 3 marks in each game so far. Now working on a strike. Coming across the head pin, just a little full. Grabs 6 on that first ball. Douglas misses. Lasko still in the bonus. Takes 8 off of it with those 2. Has the lead down to 33. Make it 35 through 4. Or through 3. Lasko with a 35-28 lead in this pairing. Lasko crosses over and breaks it up. Had a little mini split. Now down to a pair.
Frank.
Lasko taking aim at the 5 just right. 10 for Scotty. 38 through 4. 2 10s and 2 9s. Lasko with a strike is at 45 through 4. One 8 10 remaining for Douglas. Lasko. 4 horsemen plus the 9 in the Mac. Look at this. Wood off the left wall, just behind. Lasko, he's got it. Gets the sleeper and the 10 to both fall late. A nice outside shot. He will sit down at 55 and a ball. 2 spares. Well, actually a strike and a spare. And we will pause for a Diet Coke break as lane 1 shuts down.
Let's do a mass cash, please. Thank you.
Said Diet Coke, please. That's a cool graphic. That is a really cool graphic. Well, we might switch to 2 and 3 by the end. No.
A cup of gasoline.
Second. Well, last time the momentum shifted after the lane shut down last time. And those guys had a lead up around 38 pins, and it just swung the other way 38 pins. It's been 70. That's a 75 pin swing in one string, I think. So.
They're like, well, if I get them trained, who knows what we're
I never met somebody who can act like a fucking complete asshole like you can.
We're getting on each other's nerves, maybe. I know. But it's a shame. No, I guess I probably am, yeah. After, what do we, 18 games this season? 18 weeks? Got the schedule here. Well, it's like 10 points each week, right?
Hey, why don't you
Yeah, 16
say
weeks.
2 and 3, but
Is that the last update? Is that the last update?
That was the second half. So it's 150, which is 15 weeks to play, right?
No, is that the last updated sheet?
It's 10 points each week, right?
Yeah. Relatively.
So that's 160. That's 16 weeks in the second half and 16 weeks in the first half. That's 32 weeks.
Wait, Scotty.
We've been bowling together for 32 weeks. Yeah, since September 7th.
Oh, we'll fit.
Yeah, 32 weeks.
Steve, sham it down a little.
It's all down to this one and final string.
That thing's definitely worth keeping.
Oh, yeah. Enforcement in me says they have to fix lane 1.
Have you found the other half of it?
Maybe that's what fucked up lane 4.
Probably. Yeah. See some signal there.
Yeah.
Good like
You know,
I used to have a Candlepin lane in my basement. The bottom of them, they moved again. Where we bowl here. You want to move it, bowl, go to 3 and 4, we'll start the whole string over. Hey, bowl, the guy moved again. We have to be bowled on L1. We have to move, start the string over. Somebody said he's, Steve up the desk said that, knuckleheads. He says he has to bring up one ticket, you know, like a significant one. I don't know how true or false. I don't know how true or false it is. No, it's behind. I did it.
I hope that's it.
I don't know how true or false it
I can't wait to watch that one back.
Well.
You can't even get 3 You're supposed to be going this and then you're fucking up. You're playing Keno, really?
Oh, the sweep's back there. Yeah. Oh.
I don't care what you're doing, you're not up, but if you're supposed to be up, be up. It's just ridiculous.
Oh, they gotta fix it.
Yeah.
I ain't moving it. I just
No,
said that.
I-
I'm not moving back over to 3 and 4.
You got a point.
If we move to 3 and 4, we're gonna start the string all over. We bowled on alley 1 already. That's obviously the tough lane already.
Yeah.
This is just not. It's just fucking 25 minutes to fucking 10. It's still fucking. We still got a whole string to go.
Yeah, we're going for. We're at the 3 hour.
Helps these guys.
We're at the 3 hour mark.
It's more of a disadvantage for us.
Well, we gotta fix it. I don't know.
How much money the prize money was this year, right? I don't know.
It's my first year.
A lot of money. In this, as far as if you finish at the top, right? I'm just saying. No disrespect to anybody. I'm just saying though. If you for teams that finish at the top, the money's really good.
It's a good location
Can't go
too.
somewhere else because Bobby already said he tried to go to Hingham. For one, you can't get Tuesday night. One, you can't get $4 a string. Think about it. If you go to $5 a string, how much more money that is out of the poll? It's a lot.
I don't know.
Thanks, Bob.
It's on private. I should say, the following broadcast contains bowlers. That should say enough about whether it contains explicit words. The following broadcast contains bowlers.
PG-13.
Of course it's going to be PG-13 or worse.
George, I thought you fixed it.
Take 2. Should we go back 3 and 4 again?
Dan, it's not fair. It's
Oh,
not,
dude, we're trying to bowl a championship.
Dan makes a point. One was, if you look at the scores on one, they weren't comparable.
Bobby hit the head pin 5.
Oh yeah. Oh, absolutely. He had a.
I'm not bowling.
What are their totals?
I'm not going back to 3 and 4 unless we start the string over. We had a bowl in alley 1.
You should. It's a 7-pin difference, but it.
Unfucking believable. And we have to pay for this. Good job, boys. Good job.
So there you have it. We're moving again. After 32 weeks, we're all getting a little. We'll get a break from each other.
Bob, take three.
Take three.
We'll get through like another 5 strokes and then be like,
All right. Well, you know, it's like you got to buy. You have to sit down and wait while the other guys bowl after the buy. It's like bowling 3 separate times though during the same day. It's not. It happens, but it wasn't supposed to be this format.
Come on, long way to go here. Come on.
Not good for the game.
All right, Timmy Douglas. We're back. Down the middle. Drops 9 to the 5 pin. 2 pieces across. Whitcomb still has the 1, 2, 4. I was worried about that. Didn't say anything. Those 2 pieces were both road blockers in facing different angles. And a spare for Whitcomb. Big pickup there. 1 pin plus a ball on that exchange. That was our first. We are in the second string. Sorry, we're in the second box of the 4th and final string in a 4-string matchup. A 33-pin lead for Team Douglas, and he buries a strike. Whitcomb grabs 7 on his fill, knocked the lead down to 26. And a nice pickup.
Blow that out of here. Good job up there.
2 spares in a row for
Come on,
Whitcomb.
load up now. Come on. Right up in that front one again. Come on.
Douglas back, looking for his 4th. He has 9 on his first ball. Whitcomb across, gets the head pin to fall late in the 4 pieces of wood in front of the 8-10. Douglas open. Take 9 on that fill though. Lead is now 27. Whitcomb's going to have to play the wood. Plays it high, and it goes across.
There we go.
He played it on the rim of the wood. Took
Hey,
the
load up
10
again
and
now,
bounced
load up again.
back all the
Load
way
up
into
top
the
again.
8 pin.
Right up in that front one again. Come on.
3 spares in a row. Whitcomb in the bonus. Crossover.
There you go. Ball in.
Another 7 drop. It's the one like the one he made in the first.
Come on.
Lead is down to 20. Douglas with a plank. He gets it to move back into the corner. His second mark here in the 4th string. And again, this time, Whitcomb has cleared the triangle twice. 4 spares in a row. He's now at 62 and a ball. Douglas at 48 and a ball. Takes 6. 54. Whitcomb. Another trick. No, it's going to be a 2-pinner this time.
Get tight. Hey, there you go.
With wood to support it. Douglas can't get the back 2 to fall. Will be open in the 5th. And Whitcomb, 5 spares in a row to start things here in the 4th. He will sit down at 80 at a ball. Timmy Douglas with 63. The lead is down to 17 with 2 hits coming for Team Whitcomb. Bobby Whitcomb with 5 spares, including 2 triangle clearances.
Amazing. Oh, I know, it's coming. It's coming. It actually says
Dan Esdale, his first ball in the 6th. Gets some late action. Not bad. He's got the 1, 2, and 9 with wood to support him. He's got it. Esdale, who had a strike in the 3rd, has a spare here in the 6th. Wheeler. Finished the first half with a 58. That was Esdale. Wheeler with a 55. Takes aim. 65 now through 6. Esdale now, the chance to get it back down into single digits. On the head pin, it is. The lead is 9. And a strike! Wheeler with a clutch strike in the 2nd. Esdale plays the wood and responds with a spare of his own, 2 in a row. Great exchange there.
I've had 2 shots so tonight that I had really good wood like that. It could have been like
Esdale now on the spare. Take 3 on that, Phil. Wheeler working first of 2 balls. Hear the moan from the crowd as that head pin fell late. Kind of messed up his setup a little bit. It's coming in on the pin. Not bad. If that falls, that's a 9 in the strike. Lead is back to 15 because it was 3. And then, yep, and then 3 more. So it's you're right. It's back to 18 now. 10. 10 for Wheeler. And 10 and a 7 for Esdale, who's at 96 through 8. Wheeler at 94. Oh, and now after 2. Here we go. It's resetting. It's okay, guys. 18 is confirmed. The lead is 18 for Team Douglas. And the 10 pin won't stand. George.
The 10 pin's not something lovely.
I don't know. It may be duct tape time. Duct-
It's a piece of duct tape. It's holding it there.
George Simbanis is back there adjusting the belts. Let's see if this reset works.
Success.
Why not? Why not? All right. First ball in the 8th now coming for Esdale on lane 4. Great leave.
Even matter if we have the 10 pin?
Esdale for the spare. He's got. Oh no! It turned into the wall. It didn't bounce back. Wheeler almost makes good on that 9 drop. Esdale with a 10. Wheeler now at 104 through 9. It has yet to leave a pin standing. Wheeler with a perfect game through 9. All 10s and 2 marks.
I will say this. Nathan Wheeler's mother is a Holbrook.
I heard. Here it goes, here it goes. It's got it, it's a spare! Wait,
I already told him.
is
He
it,
knew anyways.
if it's a spare and he doesn't get a strike, is it still a perfect game?
If it's in the 10th frame, the fill doesn't mean anything.
The fill, so he's
He completed the
okay, he just completed a perfect game. For Nathan Wheeler. His team leading by 20 plus this ball. 4 more, that's a 20. So it was a 118 string, but let's show you that one. As we show it to his cousin Craig, a 10, a spare 5, 10, 10, 10, 10, strike, 10, 10, and a spare for a perfect game. What a time to bring it out in the finals.
championship ring.
Absolutely. Regal dropping, it's shaking, and it's a strike. The 10 was the last to fall.
Five fill and a 9 fill.
Well, yeah, and a 4, a 5, and 9. Yeah, but and 7 10s. That's amazing.
Get it out there.
What happened? You gave him an 8, right? Or whatever. Was that an 8? Okay. That was a. So Regal. The second ball. That'll be 6 on that fill. For the strike. Oh, nice bid. Oh my God. Apparently someone 7 or 8 lanes down got in his field of vision. 9 and a shaker. Big ball from Regal. Nice job. Spare is good for Regal. This is why they get mad at me too. Yep. Be a captain. Be a captain. Good out. And an 8 for Johndrow. Adam, stop it. Six on the first ball from Regal. Lead is now 7. Good bid. Both bowlers are open. $91 for Regal. And 78 for Adam through 9. Nine drop on the first. Regal. Wide left on that. Big out with a 9. There it was. An 88. A 9-pin lead going into the last 10 boxes. That's the difference. 9 pins. Regal with a 188. Two balls coming. Dan Lasko working on a spare. Bobby Whitcomb had 5 spares, and he's working on one in the 5th. Lasko! 8 on the fill. It is a 1-pin game. Douglas can't get that. Gets a shake on that 7. It won't fall. Let's go. Just white. Douglas still looking at 4 pins with his 3rd ball. It's a good 10. Even game. The match is square with 9 to play. Oh, Douglas, too full. Lasko still has 5 and 2 split. Right on the money with it. It shakes and the 7 falls. What a spare for Lasko. He had to hit that one like a strike ball. And a 2-pin pickup, plus a ball for Lasko. He's now at 83. And a ball through 7. Comes across. Let's get late action. Great 7 drop on that. Looked like trouble off the first hit. A 9-pin lead now. And a spare. Team Whitcomb. Now with a 10-pin lead, plus a ball, plus 2 balls coming up with Whitcomb's spare. Down to the last 7 boxes. Lasko now at 100, plus a ball through 8.
Only Chris Jones was in that.
Let's go back to 1 and 2. It's not funny.
It was lane 4 that broke down last time, wasn't it? I don't remember. It was so long ago.
Well, broke down.
All right, George is pushing the right buttons. Let's see if they get a reset on 3. Yeah. Do we hear the all clear horn? All right. Dan Lasko now in the bonus. Cross is over. Right across the middle. 8 in the fill. The lead is now up to 18. Oh no, the wood turns on him. And that'll be a 9. He still picks up another pin. Lead is 19. Douglas and Lasko in their final box of the season. Crossover and a strike! Dan Lasko. 10, spare. That's a spare. I was going to say for Lasko, a 10, a spare 7, spare 8, 9, and a strike. He's at 127 plus 2. Back in the head pin. Make it a 134 so far, and still counting for Lasko. That'll be a 99. Oh, and look at that! A spare on strike in the final. A 6 mark, 137 for Lasko. Scotty Douglas races the ball back.
I tried.
The lead is 21. Whitcomb in the bonus. It's going to need.
As soon as he threw that strike, Timmy throws triples.
He throws triples. Whitcomb. Okay. 4 on that fill. So a 25-pin lead going into the last 5 with the anchor bowlers.
I'll pass on the offer.
5 and 1. Whitcomb will be open. Douglas. Oh! Howdy, chop it.
Knock him. It's your fault.
Oh, there goes the perfect game, buddy.
Yeah.
Only one goes to Nate Wheeler.
Lots of look at that. That's different.
Is there-
I've seen that.
Georgie.
That's a rack?
Stay back.
It's a trick rack. Oh, Whitcomb. After his first open box. Douglas annihilates the rack. That's his 4th mark of the match, I believe. 4th strike, I should say. 6 spares now for Whitcomb through his first 7. Lead, however, is at 24. Printed spare and a strike in the 7th. Whitcomb takes 2. Matching 2, mirror image. Whitcomb just needs those pins. Oh no, a quarter. That's another 3/4 Worcester. We've seen a full Worcester and 2 3/4 Worcesters today. Different bowlers. What a great 10. That is a great 10. 44. Yeah. You don't see the 3/4 Worcester made often in this. I mean, I don't know if I've ever seen it made. And a strike for Whitcomb in the 9th, and that should do it. Oh, but it should. It should. You did. It's 22 difference, right? Yeah. He has to hit 2.
Yeah, that's true.
Go! 7 on the first, on the 35 mile an hour. And 45 on that one. But the 5 remains. "45" and 44 miles an hour in the final 2. And there's your congratulations. He has a ball. He has a ball, right? Okay. Difference is 21. Tim Douglas finishing up. Throws one more ball, 45 miles an hour, but Team Whitcomb, Bobby Whitcomb's squad with a huge second half, finishes off 90 and 70 to make their way into this final, and they defeat Team Douglas. Final score. Did you get the final score? Final 2 boxes. See a 132 for Douglas and a 142 for Whitcomb. The final difference was 14 unofficially. 14. Final score. The big 137 from Lasko. Whitcomb, not to be outdone, throws a 142 on him.
We have the last one, like 490.
I'm looking right now.
You had an 80 half, though, to start on you. Jeez. Nice job.
Don't ever count. Good job, all you.
Hey.
That's right.
Yeah, bye for now. We'll see you next season.